My friends, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for responding to my call for aid. YouTube is now reportedly placing a heavy emphasis on viewer engagement, saying that views without engagement count less or not at all with the algorithm. I shared this info with you and you responded in outstanding fashion, rallying to our banner here at the center of the earth. But the fight is not over. Please keep helping us out by clicking the like button on videos, leaving a comment, subscribing, or even sending a super thanks, as all of these count as viewer engagement and help us keep going on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support, my friends. And now, on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth, and I am here today with some news that normally would make me throw up, break things, and consider pushing the button that would release Harvey Cthulhu and destroy this universe. Just yesterday, I received word from my friend Matt McGloin of a rumor that Universal is looking to revive and reboot 3 key franchises from our glorious geek past: Knight Rider, the show that made Germans love David Hasselhoff, according to Norm Macdonald; The $6 Million Man, the show that had kids moving in slow motion and going na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na on playgrounds all across this great land of ours; and Airwolf, a show that single-handedly redeemed helicopters after Twilight Zone, the movie. Now, in general, whenever I hear that someone is looking to reboot a classic franchise, all I can think about is how they're going to abuse the hell out of it with DEI gender swaps, idiotic writing, and canon-destroying cultural vandalism that ruins every single thing you ever loved about the original. And who can blame me? Look at Star Wars. Look at Shit Trek. Look at Doctor Who Gives a Shit Anymore. Look at Less Than a Full Magnum P.I. Look at the cringe, laughably awful Queen Latifah Equalizer bullshit. Look at Masters of the Universe, on and on and on. Pop culture locusts descending on these stories, stripping these IPs of every shred of value and leaving the bare, salted earth behind. Star Trek in particular is so god-awful, I won't even look at it anymore. The hatred of the Star Trek franchise and its fans is starkly visible in damn near every frame of that stupid, ugly shit. And Trek is so badly damaged after years of abuse and neglect, the only way to even have a chance of reviving it is a complete reset to the period of Enterprise, shoving all that nasty brain-dead garbage into its own parallel universe, never to be seen or heard from again. That's the only possible way forward for Star Trek, the only way that Skydance could possibly revive the franchise. Which brings us to the question, what is Universal going to do to Knight Rider, $6 Million Man, and Airwolf?
Listen, I'm all for just pushing the button and setting me free. Just push the button and let Harvey sort it all out. You've tried everything else. What else is there to do? Doesn't this news fill you with universe-destroying despair?
In actual fact, it does not, Harvey Cthulhu, because there's a strange wrinkle here that actually makes me excited to hear this news. Excited, do you hear?
What, the actual hell? Are you nuts, dude? Excited? About Reboot?
I am extremely excited about this news, my friends, because the people who are allegedly tasked with this reboot are none other than the creators of Cobra Kai. That's right, people. It almost blows my mind. Could it be that Hollywood is finally learning? Could we possibly be this lucky? I say this because Cobra Kai is the blueprint for reviving a franchise. The creators of Cobra Kai, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Held, did everything exactly right, reviving the Karate Kid franchise with Cobra Kai. These guys knew the Karate Kid movies, knew the lore, and loved it. They didn't go woke, didn't pervert the characters, didn't turn Daniel San into Danielle San, a one-legged trans person of color. They dug deep into the franchise, brought back not only original characters, but also the actors who played them in many cases. They introduced new characters we came to love and infused the whole thing with genuine heart, displaying an affection not only for the property, but for its fans. In fact, it's pretty clear they were fans themselves. The show was funny, it was touching, you laughed, you cried. Without respect, we reject, but with respect, we accept. And Cobra Kai is one of my favorite shows of the past 20 years, and that's why I'm greeting this rumor with excitement and optimism, my friends. Here are the basics, as covered on Cosmic Book News, quote, "The upcoming Knight Rider movie from the Cobra Kai creators may be more than just a reboot, with new rumors suggesting it could lead to a shared universe that includes Airwolf and the $6 billion man. On the Tachyon Pulse podcast, it's claimed that Universal is developing a plan that connects multiple classic 80s properties, as Universal owns all three IPs. According to the rumor, the studio is starting with the Knight Rider movie before expanding into projects involving Airwolf and the $6 billion man. The idea reportedly began during the writers and directors strikes, when Universal executives looked at reviving several dormant franchises. Now, with Cobra Kai wrapped, the creative team of John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Held is said to be pushing the concept forward. The plan would see the Knight Rider film debut on Peacock in the US, with international rights handled by Netflix. A release isn't expected until early 2027. If the film performs well, the rumor suggests it could lead to a 10-episode series, eventually spinning off into Airwolf and the $6 billion man. Those shows would then build toward a crossover movie, unquote. Folks, we need to make damn sure that Knight Rider does well, because I want to see this. I see this story as being much, much more important than merely rebooting a couple of shows. I see Cobra Kai as the proof of concept. These guys understand how to revive a franchise successfully. If this plan succeeds, I submit it will be nothing less than a blueprint for saving pop culture that Hollywood on the ropes can scarcely afford to ignore.
But how can all these shows all exist in a shared universe? They're not really the same thing, are they?
Actually, Harvey Cthulhu, according to the rumor, AI is what will link these three franchises together, and it's kind of brilliant when you think about it. Apparently, the AI that powers Kit in Knight Rider will be incorporated into the $6 million man's technology and will also be in the Airwolf helicopter. And as the various series move forward, the overarching villain will be AI. Will it be a new AI coming in? Or will the AI inside Kit, inside Steve Austin, inside Airwolf turn against our heroes? Man, I get chills thinking about the possibilities. This is a stroke of genius, folks. And if it's done with the same love, care, and respect as Cobra Kai, this could provide a blueprint for moving forward that could save pop culture. I'm not kidding. I really believe that this is the case. This is the moment. The moment is now. So I'll be following the development of Knight Rider closely. And if these guys can nail it, we've got to make damn sure that this is a hit. Because this is exactly the moment we have been waiting for. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.